Welcome to Cam Look, your bi-weekly dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Every Tuesday and Thursday, a staff member or volunteer will talk about a work from the collection and pose questions for discussion. Check back at 10 a.m. on those days for new works and new conversations. Hi, I'm Jessica, the Art Bridges Fellow at the Cincinnati Art Museum. Today I'm going to be talking about a lovely work by Yayoi Kusama. This work, titled Pumpkin Yellow, is by Yayoi Kusama. Kusama, a contemporary artist, is well known today for the repetitive infinity rooms which transport her viewers into an endless expanse of polka dots, tiny lights, or even pumpkins, allowing them to step into an entirely new reality for even just a moment. While Kusama may be most broadly known for these infinity rooms as a result of their domination over the social media scene, she has a very well-established artistic practice outside of these rooms and has created an abundance of sculptures, prints, and other works that demonstrate her well-rounded artistic practice and skill across all media. From a young age, Kusama began drawing and painting as an outlet for her mental illness, which caused her to hallucinate, seeing what she described as flashes of light, auras, or dense fields of dots, which would multiply and move around, engulfing her visual world. Kusama refers to this experience as self-obliteration and uses it as inspiration for her work in combination with themes that have arisen out of a history of hardships in her early life. Having grown up in a farming family in Japan, Kusama began drawing pumpkins as early as elementary school. Her first experience seeing a pumpkin was when she traveled with her grandfather to visit a seed harvesting ground. She is quoted as saying, "There it was, a pumpkin the size of a man's head. It immediately began speaking to me in a most animated manner." While her hallucinatory visions of other images, such as polka dots and flowers, frequently frightened Kusama, there was something comforting and charming about the pumpkins, and this experience seemed to strike a chord with her. Kusama ended up using pumpkins as a common motif in her work throughout her early life, even exhibiting a painting of a pumpkin in a traveling exhibition when she was only 17. For many years following her youth, however, pumpkin imagery left Kusama's work as she dedicated her time to a new practice in performance art. It was in the 1970s and 80s that she rediscovered pumpkins and began creating more paintings, prints, and drawings of pumpkins characterized by their uniquely bulbous shapes, vividly polka-dotted exteriors, and human qualities which can be attributed to Kusama's perception of the gourd, as she stated in 2015, "I love pumpkins because of their humorous form, warm feeling, and a human-like quality." Giving each pumpkin she creates its own unique form, warmly colored and richly spotted design, and individual character, Kusama successfully translates her love for pumpkins into her work. In recent years, Kusama has even branched out with her pumpkin art, creating 2 pumpkin-based mirror rooms as well as pumpkin sculptures, which appear across the world at a variety of museums and public spaces. Kusama seems to have no plans to abandon this theme anytime soon. As she stated in 2015, "My desire to create works of pumpkins still continues. I have enthusiasm as if I were still a child." With her lifelong love for pumpkins and their comforting character, this work seemed like the best way to bring us into the new month of October. The discussion questions today are, is there an object that comforts you the way that pumpkins are comforting to Yayoi Kusama? Maybe it's natural objects, such as trees or seashells, or something more personal, like a childhood toy or a treasured gift. Try to think of one object that calms you down when you're stressed or anxious, and see how it feels to draw, paint, or create a sculpture of it. Let us know how it goes in the comments below. Thank you for joining me for today's Cam Look. Don't forget to check back at 10 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday for new works and new conversations.